Good night, was it?
Oh, I had a curry last night about 12:30. Still working its way through.
I know a good cure for that.
What's that?
Another one. Right.
Hello, Alan.
Sir?
How are things?
Oh, fine, sir.
I was hoping you might start knocking the lads into shape. We've got some promising players coming up for the ranks. No ball control, unfortunately. Anyway, drop in the office and have a chat.
You want to get some of that? What's that then?
Clout.
Did you see the men about to cross the road, sir?
Look, he had 1 foot on, that's all.
Still failure to accord precedence, sir.
She was on about catching her train, officer. I just...
What? What's he saying?
Are you this gentleman's passenger, man?
Yeah, that's right. Just pick me up.
Get out of the car, please, sir. Are you operating as a minicab, sir?
Look, I saw her trying to flag a black cab. I stopped, that's all.
You do know it's an offence for a minicab to ply for hire, sir? Mr...
Prout. Martin Prout. Times is hard, officer, to get it where you can. It was a one-off, I swear.
It's your car, is it then, sir?
Yes, officer.
Why's the tax disc been altered then, sir?
What? I don't know.
Sierra Oscar from 218 receiving.
Go ahead, George.
It's the dog, I can't breathe.
Give me a check.
How long have you had the car, sir?
About a month.
Victor Yankee.
Look, what is
Romeo,
this?
please, Steve.
A month, you say?
I've got the papers and everything.
Your PNC's come back. It's a brown Granada, registered keeper, Mr. Arthur Selleck of 47 Briary Hill. Not reported lost or stolen.
Bingo.
Prout, you said the name was, sir. I think we'd better take you down to the station, see if we can sort this out, you and your cab. If you'd like to step this way.
He's got a bald tyre and all. Ideally, I'd like to arrange a couple of charity matches.
That'd be great.
Apart from anything else, it would be very good for community relations.
And the lads, are they keen?
Well, that's up to you, Alan. Make sure they are, I mean.
Oh, yes, I see.
Morning, sir.
Morning, Barry. He's got a bald tyre, whoever he is.
Mr. Prout, sir.
Prout.
Yeah, mind you's got a few more problems besides.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Brownlow was all over him. Rugby football, James. A great leveller. Turns grown men into small boys. You ready for the off?
We've got a briefing.
What?
So, what's all this about you getting invites upstairs, Alan?
Yeah, I know. I think I've just landed myself in a bit of bother.
Really?
You got those reports for me, Donna?
Uniform had their copy early on.
This is the whole week, is it?
Yes, sir.
It's 9:30, all right for you?
Sorry?
CID briefing. I think it's about time they found out what you do, don't you?
How long's this all gonna take?
Could be 20 minutes. Could be 6 hours. Got to trace the serial number on the tax disc to the correct vehicle. And we've got to find out why the vehicle you were driving isn't registered to your name.
I'll be losing business through this. There'll be calls piling up. I got to ring Michelle. My daughter, she looks after the phone at the office.
Yeah, okay. Have you looked in the boot?
No, not yet, Sergeant.
Better do it.
Okay.
Mr. Prout, what's in your boot?
What?
The boot of your car. If you can tell us accurately, it might help to confirm ownership.
Jump leads, old anorak, gallon tin of petrol, old A to Z, pages out, toolkit.
Right, if I could have your attention, please. You all know Donna, do you? She's Sunhill's collator.
Yeah.
Good. Because one thing's for certain, there's not many of you know the way to her office, are there, Donna? When there's information to be fed into the system.
No, sir.
The thing is, why tell the collator when I can go it alone?
I tell things to people who need to know.
Well, you make sure that Donna's first in line from now on, Ted. There's no room for glory hunters in my team. If it's private enterprise you're interested in, you're in the wrong business. Donna needs input. Dealers, shysters, pimps. You tell her about them. That way she can keep the lines open. Uniform might even get to know the score. Now, this is their file. They've been feeding us a lot of good stuff. Now, let's have a look at yours.
Come on.
Won't take a second.
Under the heading Court Hearings, I have one item. D.S. Gregg reports that the charges of conspiracy to defraud have been dropped against Mohammed Rahid. And then under nicknames, I have 3, courtesy of D.C. Lines. That's it.
Told you it wouldn't take a second, Jim. Only it better take longer next time. Because from now on, no matter what grief it gives you, I'm going to make you sing.
The thing is, sir, point taken. But sometimes you need to play things close to your chest. I told you about this operation, sir. The surveillance thing with the fella driving the minicab. But we don't need the whole world to know what we're...
Prout is that?
That's right.
Well, you got no more worries on that score.
What?
Uniformer just brought him in.
Well, that's blown it. I mean, Prout's just a bait. We're after Mr. Big.
Well, it's a case of the right hand not knowing what the left hand's doing, wouldn't you say? Have a word in my office, Ted. Thanks for coming, Donna. I'll have to make a regular thing of this. Ted.
I know how you feel.
Don't worry, love. No one's blaming you for landing us in it. Well, not much anyway.
Oh, I'm not worried, Tosh. Because in my books, what the DCI said was spot on.
Right, Ted. Fill me in on this fella Prout. The full story this time.
Well, we had a tip-off last week, sir. This anonymous phone call. The bloke on the other end said that Prout could lead us to one of the thugs that did the Western Avenue post office job. You remember the one?
Yeah.
Well, the woman is still in hospital. They gave her a good kicking after she handed the money over.
There were 2 men involved in that with her.
That's right. And Prout doesn't fit either description we've got. But he's flashing marked money around just the same in betting shops, pubs, and it's mostly in 50-pound notes.
So what's his role in all this?
It could be just a small cog in the machine. Only today we could have found out for sure.
Why?
We had another telephone call yesterday. The informant said to be around Prout's office at about 12:30 today. There was some sort of meeting being set up. Only now that Prout's been pulled in, it's all down the chute.
So what's in it for the informant?
I don't know, sir, but he sounded scared. Like his neck was on the line unless we pulled in Mr. Big. I need Prout back on the street. I need him to be at that meeting today.
That's what I said, see?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, this flipping passenger I had, she had a dog in her bag. I'd never stopped if I'd known. I got allergy to animals. I tell you, I was sneezing all over the place.
I want Prout out of here.
Fancy acting as his brief, do you, Ted?
Going about his normal business ASAP.
I can't bail him till we've done the PNC checks, and you know how long they might take. Any luck?
Still chasing the registered owner of the car, Sarge. There's no previous come up for Prout on the PNC. I'm going to see if Donna can check the local records for us.
Okay.
Just spring him, will you? It's a priority.
I've got a responsibility to the legal keeper.
What? Sarge, I've checked the boot of the minicab and it's like he said, except for one thing. There are several blood stains on the carpet inside the boot.
What?
It's everywhere.
Seat down into there.
There's no evidence that he hit someone.
Nothing on the bodywork.
Still think he's just a cog in the wheel.
I don't know who he is anymore.
We'll need to get surveillance on the office in case somebody turns up for this meeting. Who looks after the place?
Prout's daughter, Michelle. I don't reckon she's in on it, but then, who knows?
This toolkit looks a bit depleted. Not even a spanner.
Looks like our Mr. Prout's got a lot of explaining to do.
Don't reckon we've had any reports of any mispers coming for last night.
Look, I'm particularly interested in anyone who booked a cab and failed to arrive at their destination.
It's needle in a haystack time, isn't it? I mean, the least you could do is provide us with a body.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that, Dave.
Yeah, that new DC's really hot stuff, you know.
Oh?
Yeah. Turn that Boyer and Wood team round. They were total rubbish before he got them.
Well, he may be OK as a coach, Dave. What's he like as a DC?
Hey, Alan, I'm signing up. Make sure we get Saturdays off, will you?
That's not down to me.
Oh, come on, you can swing it. I'll play in the pack, me. Tony plays on the wing with the rest of the girlies.
He's a joke, he is, Alan. You want to see him in a ruck. Hero, yeah.
Right, we'll see. Hey, we're going out. They want us to watch Prout's office, maybe talk to the daughter without putting the frankness on her.
Well, don't take Carver with you, then.
He's not taking me, Dave. I'm taking him.
Hey, what's the problem, pal?
Oh, no problem, pal. It's just I ain't joined your fan club yet.
I've checked the serial numbers. This 50's from a batch stolen in the post office job.
Has Mr. Prout asked for a brief?
No, he just wants to get out of here as soon as possible.
I bet he does.
Sir, we've got hold of the last registered keeper of the car. He did sell it to Prout.
It's the ownership of the blood that interests us now.
That's the office.
So are there any witnesses to this post office job then?
Just the woman. It was about 8:30. She thought she heard a noise. She came down, she found them. Now, all she remembers is one was stocky, the other was tall and had, I quote, half a football on his head. But that wouldn't mean anything to you, would it?
How do you mean?
Long-shaped ball.
That's probably a leather baseball cap, then.
It hardly looks like a going concern, does it?
Mind you, I don't suppose people can afford cabs these days.
Look, I bought that car all legal and above board. I never noticed about the disc. It's like a nightmare lately. One thing after another. Only I try, don't I? I'm always trying. Now this.
We're not bothered you've stolen your car anymore, Mr. Prout.
What?
We're more worried about the blood we've found in the boot.
What do you mean? I don't believe this. I was there when the officer checked. He never
As I
said...
understand it, you were rather keen to get off.
Yeah, I got an allergy to dogs.
Don't play games with us, Mr. Prout. We haven't got the time. It's your car, isn't it? We're all agreed on that. So it's up to you to explain how the blood got there.
I don't know.
There was rather a lot of blood, Mr. Prout. And whoever it belonged to, we think they're not alive to tell us about it. So we're going to have to rely on you.
I tell you, I don't know.
Do you often take passengers in your boot?
It's crazy, this is.
Did somebody borrow your car last night?
No.
The keys go missing. Was the lock broken?
Look, I just don't know how it got there. I told you. I'm getting fed up of this. People hassling me all the time. I've just about had enough.
It had seeped into where you keep your spare tyre. Got a couple of spanners missing, by the way.
Look, I need to think, OK? Just let me think.
So how do you know Prout had this meeting today?
We got a phone call.
What?
You know, a tip-off.
Why didn't you mention it?
I don't know, really. Didn't seem relevant.
Thought I was in this up.
You've been brought in on the tail end of the operation.
Start telling me things.
Sure.
Because up to now, it's been like getting blood from a stone.
Right, time's up.
He's ready to crack?
Well, if he isn't, we'll go into his office with a warrant. Turn the place over.
Well, that's going to scare off who's ever calling round to do business today. I'd like to stick with the softly approach for a bit.
OK. But put Woods in to chat to the girl.
Well, Carver knows the score.
Yeah, but he might have been clocked. We need a fresh face. And get some uniform backup.
OK.
You stay put, OK, Jim? We want Woods to have a word with Michelle. Find out what she knows.
Well, why not me, Sarge? I wouldn't mind. She looks nice, she does. I've enjoyed watching her.
DCI reckons it needs a fresh face.
Yeah, OK.
Great.
Well, give us a wave, won't you?
When we bring in Prout, having done all the hard graft, hand him over, and they hair off without a backward glance.
That's why we're called plods, George, didn't you know?
218 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Yeah, head, Oscar.
CID have requested your presence near the offices of Prout's minicabs. Only keep it very low profile, please, George. Just cruise around.
Do what?
Preferably with a paper bag over your face.
I've shut up shop for the day.
It's okay, lab. DC Wood, Sunhill Police.
Where's my dad?
He's okay. No need to worry.
Yeah, there is. He said he'd be home. A mistake, he said. I knew it wasn't, though.
Did you?
I could tell from his voice. It's pathetic it is going after people like him. You ought to be stopped.
We're not going after him, Michelle. We're just asking him a couple of questions.
Same thing.
Okay, if we sit down.
Right, I'd like to ask you about your movements last night, Mr. Prout. How many bookings did you take?
It's no picnic, you know, this job. You try picking up drunks at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Believe me, I have.
They're throwing up in the back seat. Don't even know the name of the street. Their mates blowing smoke in your face. You can't breathe.
No.
A couple of months back, this one got too much. I tried putting him out and he turned on me, punching and kicking like I was some bag of old rubbish.
So is that what happened last night, Mr. Prout?
What?
Someone got across you? Only this time you thought he'd had enough. It was some drunk who thought he'd try it on. Only this time you had a spanner on the seat, did you? You were ready for him.
No.
It's some drunk who didn't get up after you'd hit him. So you shoved him in the boot and dumped him.
No, that's not true. I'm too frightened. I've always been frightened, that's the thing. I hate violence. I do. I can't even watch it on the telly.
But you take money from people who use it, Mr. Prout.
What?
Money you've been flashing about this past week. It was stolen earlier on. There was a robbery on a post office. The woman who kept it was very badly beaten. And you say you hate violence. Do you?
I do, yeah.
Doesn't sound like it, does it? Don't you think you should start telling us things, Mr. Prout? Before something else happens?
It was this fella that booked me. He gave it me.
You must have been charging well over the odds.
It was him. I swear it.
A long ride, was it? Several long rides.
Oh, I didn't drive him. He did that himself. I hired the cab from me so he could use it at night. It was after what happened. Getting done over that time, I was frightened to go out at night. So when he started flashing all this money around, I thought, well, why not? I needed the cash. And he said that he'd look after us, me and Michelle. No one would bother us, not while he was around. But I didn't know where the money came from. I swear it.
And his name?
He called himself Biffo. That's all I know. Sounds like some kind of clown, doesn't he? Only he wasn't. I saw him with this woman once. He told me to stop and pick her up. Said he fancied a bit of fun. And he got out of hand. I should have done something then. Only I knew if he turned on me, I wouldn't get up again. Michelle stood up to him, though. He liked her, I could see that. That frightened me, too. What if he goes there? What if she tells him where I am?
It's okay. We've sent some officers in. They should be there now.
But she thinks she can stand up to him, Michelle does. She might not let on he'd been in case it got me into trouble.
Well, let's hope she does let on, Mr. Prout, for both your sakes.
How about you, then? Can't be much fun stuck around this place. Have you any plans to strike out on your own?
I couldn't leave him.
No?
Mum left him. He got more hopeless after that. Don't know why. She treated him like he was dirt. I couldn't do it to him again. Why did you come here?
Check you're okay.
No. You came to snoop, didn't you? See what else you can lay on him. You've got it in for him, you have.
Look, Michelle, we're just...
Know what he does? Shall I tell you? Save you the bother of snooping some more. He hires out his cab nights because he's too scared to go out there himself because you lot aren't doing your job. Letting people be terrorised. OK, so the fella that hires it pays over the odds, so what? At least he looks after us. Doesn't let us get hurt.
Must be quite a fella.
Donna, have a look in the nickname box. Biffo.
Just happened to have it to hand. I've had another couple from Tosh already.
And from tomorrow on, Donna, you'll hear it from me as well.
You may have to join the queue. Right, Biffo, you said. Here we go, Biffo. Paul Anthony Farrell, sometimes known as.
I wondered when he'd turn up again. And he had a crony. What's his name?
There's a cross-reference here with a Colin Ritchie.
Richie, that's it. Come on, Ted.
Thanks.
You don't know what it's like being afraid.
Don't worry. I have my moments.
You've got your mates behind you there, haven't you? You got one outside there now.
Have I?
Yeah, because you're always in pairs.
Who told you that? This fella?
He's got your number all right.
Still here, is he, Michelle?
What's all this noise you've been making upstairs, eh? You don't half move fast. Thing is, he's about 10 steps ahead.
When was the last time you saw this fella in Michelle?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would, yeah.
He looks after us, OK, which is more than you do.
Look, if he's who we think he is, he's dangerous, Michelle. Don't get taken in.
I can handle him.
He was here, wasn't he?
So what?
Oh, when he left. He did leave, did he? Where was he heading? Michelle!
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't expecting him early. He just turned up. And, well, I was upset. I told him about you lot nicking Dad, taking his cab. He got angry then. I had to calm him, push him out the door. He said you lot would turn up, only you didn't scare him. He'd show me, he said. I kept saying, clear off.
What's your mate telling her, huh? What's he telling Michelle, eh? Hey? Oh, it don't matter, I'll ask him, because he's next. What's he telling her, eh? Hey?
Sierra Oscar from Woods receiving. Urgent assistance.
On our way. Know what your problem is, do you, copper? Breathe it.
It's gone again, hasn't it?
Calm down! Got him, got him. Sure you don't want him, lads, eh?
He's all yours, George.
Good stuff.
Says his name's Biffo. Any use?
We've had him on our list for a long time. Well, that is serious crimes, Ab.
Same thing, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Why didn't you clear off like I told you to?
I didn't know what those two yobbers from the yard would do to you. I was looking after you, see. Come on, pal.
I want to see my dad.
Don't worry, we'll take it.
I'll just get my coat.
I reckon we've seen the last of his crony, Richard, Ted. I got a feeling he ended up in the boot of Prout's minicab, minus rather a lot of blood.
Falling out among thieves, huh?
Could be. Richie was your informant. Are the lads okay?
Just.
Well, that'll knock you out of training for a bit, won't it?
Yeah.
Put you out of favour with the knobs, that will.
It's okay by me.
Anyhow, that tackle.
What?
That was a foul, wasn't it?
Eh?
So I.
Ask for the duty brief, did he?
Yeah, just wouldn't shut up, would he?
Well, he has now.
Hey, come on, you two. He's not putting your feet up time, you know.
Come on, Sarge, give us a break. We've done the pubs and clubs, cleared up the whatever. We're going to need a breather if we're going to get through.
It's not about getting through.
Yeah, try a cold shower. Works for Mr. Monroe.
I want concentration as high at the end of the shift as it is at the beginning. Now, you can start by making your notes up. You're going to do some interviewing, aren't you?
Don't think so, Sarge.
Who handed this in? Some pervert?
Some old lady claims she found it on a park bench. She had a funny look on her face.
I'm not surprised. Page 27 for starters.
Who did you say it was?
Baz?
Yes, madam. How can I help you?
I've had a call out. Duty solicitor, Jenny Bryant.
Oh, right.
Makes a change from pace, does it?
Yeah. Right. Do you know your way, do you?
No, it's my first time. Oh, well, here anyway. Becoming part of the scenery everywhere else.
Well, I'll take you through. Is that all right, Sarge? Hey? Taking Miss Bryant through to custody. She's the duty brief. It's the dead hour, after all.
Didn't anyone ever say to you, Barry, never to say that?
Dave. Oh.
Could you escort Miss Bryant through to the custody suite and check out the All-Star garage, a couple of non-paying customers?
Fine, Sarge.
Hello, Mr. Hitchens. What can we do for you? Not often we see you coming here through the front door.
I want you to get the one who did this. Because if you don't, I will.
Didn't get in a fight with a wall, then.
What? What'd you say?
Yeah, OK, Ray. So what happened?
I'm just about getting fed up with you lot. Where's the old beat copper? Where's he gone?
Just get to the point, will you?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a rocket under you lot, I am. You see this? You see this? I've been robbed, I have, outside the Alhambra Club. Right, bang on your doorstep.
That's where you work, isn't it, Ray? The Alhambra?
Yeah, I'm manager there now, good as. So I'm leaving, going to get me motor, and this nutter jumps me. Well, I would have laid him out. You know me, what I can do.
Yeah, I've seen you.
Yeah.
Inside the ring and out of it.
Yeah, well, he took me wallet, cards, everything. This is GBH, this is GBH with intent. He could go down 5 years for this.
Do you know the man who assaulted you?
Yeah, I knew him all right. Davis is his name. Leon Davis.
You sure about that?
Yeah, of course I'm sure. Why?
This, Davis, he doesn't happen to be a bouncer at the Alhambra, does he?
So what?
Hi, I've come to see Mr. McGrath. I'm the duty solicitor, Jenny Bryant.
Oh, right.
And he was arrested, was he? Offence criminal damage at the Oaks on... can't read my writing. Wingett Street?
Yes, he was, but I'm sorry, Miss Bryant, you've had a wasted journey.
What?
I'm afraid McGrath keeled over about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, brilliant.
He certainly isn't going to be signing any of these. I reckon it's those 18 pints he had that got to him. I don't know how some people do it. What capacity? These days, after 3, I'm flat on my back.
Age, Sarge?
Probably.
Well, do me a favour, Sergeant. If he wakes up in the next hour, don't call me out.
Well, like I said, Miss Bryant, I'm sorry you came out the first time.
Are you?
What?
I mean, are you sure it was only 10 minutes ago that he keeled over?
Sorry, I don't follow.
This isn't some kind of a wind-up, is it? Only it is standard practice some places, isn't it, to give the brief a wake-up call?
Well, it isn't standard practice here, Miss Bryant.
Exactly the same thing happened last night. By the time I arrived on the scene, they decided to drop all the charges.
In accordance with PACE, we are required to call out a duty solicitor if required to do so by the detainee. This we duly did in the case of Neil Andrew McGrath.
Yeah, OK. If you say so, Sergeant.
Unfortunately, we don't have a crystal ball, so we can't guarantee that the suspect won't have keeled over by the time the brief gets here.
Well, if he'd had 18 pints, Sergeant, I'd say it was odds on, wouldn't you?
Can you hang on a minute? Yeah, crier. Well, no, this is not a good time. I've got something else here. Can I come back to you?
Third button down.
Yeah, you're right, it is.
What?
Oh, no, nothing, no.
Might need that cold shower after all.
OK, Sarge?
Yeah, cheers. Steve?
Sarge?
Will you take Miss Bryant to cell 2 so that she can check the condition of her client?
Fine.
Look, OK, I believe he's totally out of it. That wasn't the point. I just wanted
I would prefer it if you checked him personally. Meanwhile, I'll go and get the custody sheet and you can check that too.
Right, Mr. Hitchens, I'll give this description to the cadroom. If you go with my officer, he'll take a full statement.
Shouldn't bother about the cadroom, Sarge.
Saving you the trouble, is he? Or what?
Look, what's he been telling you?
Are you Leon Davis?
Yeah.
Mr. Hitchens has complained that you attacked him outside the Alhambra Club, causing him actual bodily harm.
Grievous!
You're joking. He's not trying to lay that lot on me.
Mr. Davis, I think you should know...
He's the one that come after me. He was waiting for me outside the car park like he totally flipped. I got a cracked rib. I must have. I just shoved him off.
How'd I get this then? 'Cause I shoved him off?
He had those marks when I saw him. My mate said he'd try and lay one on me. You want to watch it, they said, Leon. He's got it in for you because you're in line for his job.
Liar!
Look, OK, we'll talk about this with you both separately.
See, I got marks where he had hold of me.
He done that to himself!
Think I'm some sort of pervert like you, do you, Hitchens? See what the old man's got here? Pretty, aren't they? Him and his woman. Only she's not anymore, is she, Ray?
All right,
Hey,
OK.
oh!
Come on.
Yeah.
Take it easy. Take it easy, right?
Right!
Leon Davis, I'm arresting you for assaulting Raymond Hitchens and for the offence of disorderly conduct in a police station.
Yeah. Raymond Hitchens, I'm arresting you for assaulting Leon Davis and for the offence of disorderly conduct at a police station. I'm cautioning you both that you don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but anything you do say may be given in evidence.
What? My mate said he'd stick one on me. They warned me. They said, you're mad coming down here, Leon, because once you got in, you wouldn't come out again. They're going to come down here when I don't show up. They're going to come down here, see justice is done.
Come on.
Mr. McGrath? Do you still require a solicitor? Mr. McGrath?
Don't think so, love.
Yeah, okay.
What about checking for bugging devices? Yeah, well, we had this brief the other day. Said he reckoned the cells were bugged, like we were the KGB or something.
I'm not that paranoid.
Middle button's undone. Just thought you'd like to know. Table in there, all right.
Great. Steve, take him over there, will you?
Easy, easy, Baz. We've got visitors, eh?
What are you trying to do to me, John? One of these tow rags is bad enough. Both of them is a disaster.
Yeah, I know. They gave me no choice.
What have they done?
Half killed each other.
So?
In the front office.
All right, let's get them banged up then.
Yeah, listen, the problem is Davis's mates are going to be down here at any time. They know he's down here. When they find out he's been arrested, they're going to think that Hitchens is trying to stitch him up.
So Davies' mob turns up. That means Hitchens' gang turns up. Oh, great.
Apparently there was trouble between them last week. Barry? Hitchens claims that Davies is after his job. I don't know if there's anything in that. Barry, what was the Barney down at the Alhambra about?
Well, the dust had settled when we got there, so I didn't get the full story. I think it was over some woman. Ray was in a right old state.
Maybe he's losing his grip.
Yeah, so am I. We might as well call the area car in. There's going to be nothing happening on the streets tonight. It's all going to be in here.
I'll go and break the news to Monroe.
Yeah. Miss Bryant. Can you hang on a minute? I think you might have a client after all.
Oh, really?
OK, Ray, let's be having you.
Want the surgeon outcry. I want photographs taken.
All in good time.
Now!
Now, come on, Ray. Don't get worked up. You'll open your scars. The ones you got when you fought legally. Age.
Sir?
Yes?
Looks like we might have a couple of problems.
No peace for the wicked, eh, John?
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay, I've got my second wind.
Reckon you're going to need it.
You're flush.
And it's all mine.
Must know the right people.
I got this older woman, you see. She dotes on me. Nothing's too much.
Right, Mr. Davies. You have the right to consult a solicitor, have someone informed of your arrest, and consult the codes of practice.
Yeah, well, my friends know where I am. They'll be down.
There are no facilities for visitors here, and you know that.
This will be strictly business, this will.
The duty solicitor is present. You can consult her now if you want to.
That bint.
Miss Bryant is a qualified solicitor.
Yeah, fine, only I don't deal with women.
Tell you something, Mr. Davies, shall I? You start any trouble, like gang warfare here at the station, and you can kiss the high life goodbye.
I've been straight for a year now. Why can't you just leave me alone?
You came here of your own accord.
That's because I didn't want Hitchens stirring it. He knows I'm on a suspended. He knows I've just got to look the wrong way and you lot'll have me.
Tell that to Miss Bryant.
No way. I want Richards. I always have Richards.
OK, fine. Anything you want. But he is a very busy man, your Mr. Richards. You could be here till this time tomorrow.
Look, just get him, OK?
Oh, thank you. Lucky you were on the spot. They won't want me. See the look that lad gave me? Don't want their regular solicitors. No, I bet you could get through to one of them.
I'm going to see if I can sell you to Hitchens.
I'm not so sure I fancy that.
No point overreacting, of course.
No, sir.
Probably just a lot of hot air.
I think Davis has got one conviction for arson. Though, to be fair, I think it was the co-defendant that actually pushed the petrol bomb through the door.
Hitchens, of course, has more of a crowbar mentality. Fancies himself as a minor godfather figure. Does he still take a payout from some of the clubs?
I reckon so. He definitely still trades on the reputation he had in the ring.
Oh, he's good, mind you. People looked up to him. Problem was, if someone really got to him, he had no control. It's worse now, of course. When Ray really flips, he can take 6 strong men to hold him. I saw it once.
I don't think Davis and his mates are that impressed. I think it's more a case of the young Turk putting the boot in, making the title bid.
Pull in the area car. Have it patrol the streets around the station. Look out for any signs of trouble.
Fine.
I'll see what's left of the custody suite.
The bottom line is, Ray, I want to get shot of one of you, because I'm not having a pitch battle outside of the station.
It wouldn't be me starting it.
You and Davis can sort your problems somewhere else. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I'll tell you.
And I don't care.
Thinks he's a big shot. Fancies himself. He's after my job. Sliming his way in with a boss. He's been poaching my trade.
Legal trade, Ray?
Hey.
What do you mean leaning on those poor beggars, eh? Give us 50 quid out of the till and I'll leave you alone? That sort of trade?
That's not my style.
Oh, you could have fooled me. What about the King of Prussia? That boozer down in the docks. Do you remember the landlord there? Had a heart attack just after you visited him?
I asked polite.
Okay. The thing is...
You're on Davis's side. I walk in here bleeding, face like a football, you give him star treatment.
Calm down.
Bent as a fiddler's elbow, the lot of you.
Look, what I'm offering you is a chance to get out of here, get home and get your head down.
What home?
Before the aggro starts. The duty solicitor is outside. She can have a chat with you now.
She?
What, you got a problem with women?
No. It's just... I want Charlie. I always have Charlie.
All right, fine. Charlie it is. That'll mean hanging around, of course, for a couple of hours. Because Charlie likes his breakfast, doesn't he? Doesn't like to worry his food. I'll go and tell Miss Bryant she can go home.
Nah. OK, wheel her in. I'll give her 5 minutes. If she don't impress, she gets the door.
So what are we looking for, Sarge?
Any signs of trouble? Possibly a gang of youths beginning to converge on the station.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've got Leon Davis and Ray Hitchens here at the moment.
What, together?
Yeah, I know. We'll try and process them as fast as is humanly possible.
I should. How are you at gang warfare, Tony?
How many are we?
I don't know. So far, I think it's just us.
So, do you think Miss Bryant is up to it?
I wouldn't hold your breath.
No, I see.
Miss Bryant, this is Inspector Munro.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Look, do I have a client or not?
Nearly.
Break all the rules, don't they? Flash car drivers.
Oh, look like it's going our way.
You ready?
As I'll ever be.
Right, Mr. Hitchens, your solicitor. Now, look, Ray.
Thank you, Sergeant. We'll be all right now.
Time was.
Yeah. I think she can look after herself, Sarge.
Do you think it's the advance party?
I shouldn't think so.
You do know you were breaking the speed limit, do you?
I was in a hurry.
Oh, yeah?
Can we have your name, please, madam?
Liz. Liz Turner. Don't say you've forgotten me. I suppose we're all a bit of a blur, are we? His women.
No, I remember. You won't be able to see him. He's been arrested.
Oh, yeah?
There was an incident in the front office. If you'd like to come inside, I can explain.
I didn't come to see Ray.
Oh?
It's Leon. Leon Davis. He's the reason I'm here.
Come on. I don't think it takes two of us.
She's rung the bell.
Yeah, well, she certainly rung your bell, all right.
Reckon Hitchens has given her the boot.
My client is ready to be interviewed now, officer. Do you have a problem?
Any news from the area car?
Nothing so far. Ackland and Stamford just got back to base.
What?
Looks like the advance party's arrived, sir. In fact, they just walked into the front office.
And you left them there? What was it?
Hitchens' girlfriend, sir. Elizabeth Turner. Well, his ex-girlfriend, I should say.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, apparently she and Hitchens parted company some time ago. She and Davis are an item now.
Well, that could explain quite a lot.
And apparently Ray can't believe that she's given him the chop.
Oh, I see.
Safe sex, it says here. No such thing, is there? Someone should tell you that before you start out.
Miss Turner, I'm Inspector Munro. I'd like to ask you
I mean, it's
about...
a minefield, isn't it? Someone should tell you. Save you a lot of trouble, that would. Ray been making up stories, has he?
What?
About what happened outside the Alhambra tonight? Leon's mates reckoned he would. They've sent me here on a recce. If I have to tell them he stitched Leon up, I can guarantee Ray won't get out of here in one piece.
Get back out there, shall we, sir? Just in case.
Ray knows about you and Davis, does he?
No. Still keeps coming round, though. Creating. He won't leave me alone. All the time we were together, he had other women, but it doesn't work the other way round, does it? Not with Ray. Tonight, I'd had enough. I thought I'd just got to get through to him that it's over. Somehow.
Right, Ray, you're still under caution. What we need to establish is...
I'm not going through with this.
You're not going through with what?
Can't do it. I can't go through with it.
Yes, you can. It'll be okay, Mr. Hitchens, believe me.
I don't know.
Okay now? What we need to establish is who did what to whom. Are you still claiming that Mr. Davis attacked you outside the Alhambra Club? Is this a no-comment interview?
Not to my knowledge. Mr. Hitchens, I think you should answer the question.
He jumped me.
I think you should tell the officers what you told me.
I'll ask you again, Mr. Hitchens.
No. No, it wasn't Davis. It wasn't Davis who beat me up, it was Liz. I gave her home. Everything. Car. Nice clothes. Been together 5 years.
But you're not together now, are you, Mr. Hitchens?
I said if she came back, things would be different. Things would change.
When was this, Ray?
Tonight. In the car park. Came out early. She was there, in her car. Waiting. She said she was waiting for him. For Davis. I said, you're with me, you are. You've got to come home. She took off her shoe. She started hitting me with it. Totally out of control. I didn't put up my hands. I thought, go on if you want. If it makes you feel better. See, I'm never hit a woman.
And afterwards, Ray? Afterwards, you thought what?
After she gone, Davis, he come out. Come out for his ride. I thought, I'll kill him. Then I thought, no, I'll let you lot do the job for me.
John, a word, please.
Interview terminated 4:14 a.m.
You did all right, Mr. Hitchens.
We've got Hitchens' ex-girlfriend in the front office. She's just told me her version of what happened outside the Alhambra tonight.
Lucky for him, she wasn't wearing stilettos.
Oh, Ray's come clean, has he? That's a turn up for the books.
Miss Bryant seemed to have had an effect.
Indeed. How serious was the incident in the front office, John? Presumably, we're not talking about anything resembling public affray.
They gave each other a good hammering, dented a couple of chairs.
But the only damage was to themselves. No member of the public was involved.
That's right.
Then I'm going to advise we drop the charges. Call it a damage limitation exercise, if you like. That way we can send Davis home.
Sounds good to me, sir. He's been going straight for a year, so who knows?
But certainly Miss Turner lives in hope.
Is this some kind of wind-up? No, no wind-up. It seems we're prepared to let the charges drop against you, Mr. Davis.
I'm dreaming, aren't I? Don't tell me that Ray's decided to tell the truth for once.
He's got himself a good brief.
Amazing.
So no trouble, right? I don't want mobs of supporters outside the nick.
Yeah, I'll try and remember.
Your stuff sorted then, yeah?
Oh, you mean it hasn't found its way into lost property yet?
Don't push your luck.
I just couldn't believe it. I mean, even I've heard of Ray Hitchens. Well, my dad used to talk about him.
Yeah, Noriko, you haven't got any hot, sweet tea, have you? I think he's in shock.
Yeah? Well, he can make it himself.
And he ends up in a car park getting beat up by his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, well, makes you think, doesn't it, eh?
You still here, then?
Hanging on for you, wasn't I?
Hey?
So, officer, your place or mine? Oh, no, I'm due in court at 9:30. There you go. Win some, lose some.
Miss Bryant? And what did you do to Hitchens?
Professional secret.
Thanks. Same time tomorrow night, then?
We're getting to Mickey Johnson's now, Sarge.
Remember, we think he's used a knife once already last night, so watch it.
Right, thanks. You got that?
I thought they found a knife at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, who knows what else he's got handy. Careless.
What do you reckon?
Mickey Johnson, answer the door. This is the police, Mickey. You in there, Mickey?
You looking for Mickey Johnson?
Well, it looks like it.
Well, he's not gone out, I'd have noticed.
Right, thanks.
You should have seen him last night.
What's that?
Terrible state he was. The man's a menace.
Was that right? If you wouldn't mind returning to your flat, please, sir.
Council ought to get him thrown out. It's not fair on the reasonable,
Go on in.
decent people who live down here.
Jim, in here.
Johnson. Mickey Johnson. I'm arresting you on suspicion of assaulting Alan Vernon in the Bell car park last night. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but anything you say may be given in evidence. Now, do you understand?
Yeah, this has got to be a joke, right? I can't go with you. I'm getting married this morning.
They'll let me see Alan Vernon now.
How is he?
Well, pretty lucky. They say the knife missed his heart by inches.
Ask him if the name Mickey Johnson means anything to him.
Yeah, OK, yeah. Oh, thanks, Lord. Cheers, Dann. Mr. Vernon, is that possible line, Sunhill? How are we feeling?
Rough.
Yes, well, I just wondered whether you might feel up to giving us a statement this morning.
Sure.
Yeah? So what exactly happened last night?
Good question. I reckon I finished up my pint, took the shortcut through the pub car park. Next thing, I'm in here.
You've got no idea who did it?
Not a clue.
You were drinking with a bloke called Turner, Russ Turner, yes?
Always do, he's an old mate.
So where was he when the assault took place?
Gone home. He often cuts out early. Can't stand the pace.
Thank you for coming in, Mr. Turner.
Yeah, well, if I'd known, I'd have been here sooner.
Take a seat.
Only I was at me mum's.
This Alan Vernon, the bloke in hospital, is he a mate of yours?
Him and me? We go way back. How's he doing?
Well, it looks as though he's going to be all right.
Oh, that's something. You found that bloke Johnson?
Yeah, thanks. What can you tell me about last night?
Well, when I left the pub, Alan was the picture of health.
And this incident in the gents that you told the constable about?
Oh, yeah. Mickey Johnson was way out of line, waving a knife about, screaming and shouting, all over nothing. I'm telling you, he's dangerous.
I'm telling you, you're making a big mistake, you know. I was just out for a good time, that's all. Here, listen. Can I have an aspirin?
Not till the doctor's seen you. Right, number 3.
Come on.
When do I get my clothes back? This thing ain't comfortable.
Not until forensic are finished with them. Could be days.
I'm just celebrating my stag night, pal, that's all. It's my last night of freedom, isn't it?
I keep telling you it was dark. He jumped me.
Just keep calm, eh?
Look, I want the bloke what did this more than you do.
Yeah, right. The name Mickey Johnson mean anything to you?
Mickey Johnson?
Bit of a set to. Earlier in the evening.
Yeah, right. Do I remember? You're not kidding.
You left the pub at 10:15. Alan Vernon was assaulted at 10:30.
What's that to me?
Your neighbour, Mr. Coombs. He says you never got home till 11.
The guy's a nutter.
Yeah, well, he seems fairly precise about this. He caught you trying your key in his lock. So what is it from the pub to your place?
I don't know.
Well, you've done it enough times. So what is it, 5, 10 minutes?
Depends.
Depends on what?
Maybe I took a detour.
Anyone can verify that?
Oh, I don't need this. I'm getting married this morning.
I wouldn't bank on it. You're in serious trouble. Where were you, Mickey?
We're friends. Ask around.
We have. What did you do when you left the pub?
I don't know. Oh, do me a favour. Look, I don't remember leaving the pub. OK, never mind getting home. Well, come on, you've got to believe me. This is a nightmare.
Sir Jimmy Pearce, Mickey Johnson's best man, come to make a statement.
Don't look too well to me, mate. No more than a touch rough. Now, what I recommend after every night on the sauce is a fried breakfast. Eggs, bacon, the full works. It's a fact, you see, it soaks up the acid slopping around in your guts. Believe me, you'll feel a new man in no time. I think I need...
Yeah, this way. Nice one, Reg.
We've got a witness, Russ Turner. He says you threatened Alan Vernon in the toilets earlier on with a knife.
What knife? He's lying.
This the knife?
Ah.
Take a close look.
I'm telling you.
It fits the description.
All right, yeah, maybe. I'm not into violence.
So why'd you carry a knife, Mickey?
Looking for trouble.
I just carry it for show, innit? I ain't gonna use it.
This knife got used to stab Alan Vernon.
Well, it can't be mine then, can it? I mean, lots of blokes pack blades. How do you know it's mine?
There's no sign of another knife, Mickey. Not in your pockets, not at your place.
Well, perhaps I lost it. Yeah, that's it, I lost it. I mean, I was drunk. Anything could have happened.
Do you reckon Johnson genuinely can't remember?
Possible. Not much of an alibi, though, is it? It's amazing what people can forget after a few pints. Probably how he ended up having to buy a ring in the first place.
Don't worry, love, we'll get it sorted out. It's obviously been a terrible mistake. We'll get it sorted out. Excuse me, there's been a...
One person at the desk at a time, please.
Look, pal, where's Mickey?
One person at a time.
I've been waiting there for ages.
Mickey's my lad, I'll sort it. I don't want no trouble if you could let me do it. I said I'd sort it. This is my wedding day. Dad!
Yeah, perhaps we should leave it to Kelly.
Shut it!
Look, I've had enough of you talking to me like that.
This has nothing to do with you.
I'm the bride's father.
So, you put your hand in your pocket.
Quiet, quiet. Now, please, if you could all just move away and let the young lady tell me what the problem is.
I'll tell you what the...
Madam, I said the young lady.
I've come to ask...
Let me guess. You must be Mickey Johnson's fiancé.
Yeah.
Smash it out.
Thanks. Well, Jimmy Pearce...
The best man?
Yeah. He sent a message. Said you'd arrested Mickey. I mean, it's a joke, isn't it?
No joke, love, no.
I'm supposed to be getting married in less than an hour. They won't wait, you know, at the registry office. They do one every 30 minutes. How long's this going to take?
Could be quite a while, love.
This can't be happening. Let me see him.
No can do at the moment. He's needed for questioning.
Have you got a solicitor?
That the mother-in-law?
Yeah. Look, it's a mistake. A terrible mistake. It's got to be.
Of course it's a mistake.
About this row on the gents.
What row?
Earlier in the evening.
Something or nothing.
Tell me about it. You refuse and it'll look more than it is.
Me and Mickey went for a slash. There were these two blokes in there, Alan Vernon and this fella, Turner.
You know him well?
No, just names, faces off the estate.
And?
was about to let rip on the porcelain when this Vernon, he sprinkles Mickey's shoes.
What did Mickey do?
He didn't do nothing.
Somebody decorates his shoes and he does nothing? He must have done something.
Well, they were new, right? Bought special for the wedding.
What did Mickey do?
Got a little angry.
He pulled a knife.
OK. He got his knife out, waved it about a bit, but I'm telling you, it was just a bit of nonsense.
Some nonsense. Was this the knife?
Bringing nothing but grief, this lot. Listen, pal. No, you listen. I've had enough of being pushed around by you. I'm only here because Kelly was soft enough to fall for that lowlife.
Lowlife?
Once a thug, always a thug.
Oh, yeah? And what about your Kelly? What the lads call her?
What, the mountain bike?
You? How dare you?
What do you mean, mountain bike? You suggested
Dad!
lay off, pal. I'm not your flaming pal. You keep starting to go to my mum. You go on the phone, you and your brother. You come round.
If you lot don't calm down pretty soon, I'm going to book the lot of yous for causing a fray in a police station. All right? Wedding or not?
All right, mate.
Yes. Pre-wedding nerve.
Well, I've had enough of you and your...
Well, come on,
Take a statement for me. I'm running around like a demented fly half.
You reckon Johnson's going to make the ceremony, then?
Oh, I doubt it. Still, could be doing the lad a favour.
I hate that. People slagging off marriage. I happen to like being married, OK?
What'd I say?
Name?
Chris Macon.
To Sam, on the 25th wedding anniversary. Looking after it for a friend, are you?
What happened after Mickey Johnson went for your mate?
The geezer with him pulled him away.
Mickey say anything?
Yeah, he said, "Don't think this is the end of it, pal. I'll be seeing you later."
But you left the pub earlier than your mates.
It's news to me.
I can't have wanted to go back with you, but you wouldn't have none of it. You insisted on going alone. Look, why was that, Mickey?
Perhaps I fancy some peace and quiet.
On your stag night?
No late boozing clubs, no strip joints.
Maybe I wanted an early night.
Not natural.
Or maybe you wanted to get your own back, get even for your shoes.
Oh, rubbish. You've got to be kidding, ain't you? I mean, that's not on.
No? They get accidentally messed and you've got a knife out. You're going to do Alan Vernon. You didn't see the funny side of it then. You're going to have him later.
Look, I remember some trouble in a gents, yeah? Heat of the moment. Booze talking, nothing else.
Nothing? Your mate Pierce had to pull you off him.
I cooled down, didn't I? I had time to think.
Time to brood.
Now, listen, yeah, get real. I wouldn't cut someone because of a pair of shoes, would I? I mean, that's not my style.
No? So when would you cut someone, Mickey?
He ain't like that. Not my Mickey. He's dead soft.
It's only natural you'd want to protect him.
I'm telling you, I should know.
He carries a knife, Kelly.
Not with me, don't.
But you knew about it.
It's only to impress his mates.
Come on. A man could have died.
Not because of Mickey. I love him. He wouldn't do nothing like that. Not since he's been with me.
Can't be sure.
He's my fella. I'm sure. This is supposed to be my special day. I've already been looking forward to it. It's all been ruined.
There you go. But why don't you pop back home and wait there? You don't want to spoil your wedding dress, do you?
I'm staying. At least I know something one way or the other.
Mists beginning to clear, are they?
Look, I didn't do it, OK? I know I didn't do it.
If you can't remember, how can you be so certain?
I just am, right? I know.
What do you know?
You're trying to stitch me up, aren't you? Make me confess.
We're trying to get to the truth.
Because I can't remember.
I think you can remember.
I'm telling you.
I think you're winding us up.
It ain't like that. For the last time, right?
It was you, wasn't it? You stabbed Alan Vernon.
Look, I've changed my mind, right? I want to see a solicitor. I want to see him now.
See, you spared no expense on the honeymoon, darling.
We do our best, and I'll
Excuse me,
get back to you.
sweetheart.
Give you a bell.
Top priority.
There is a queuing system operates in this station, love. Strict.
I could be saving your career, mate.
Well, how exactly can I help you?
Well, it's what I can do for you. I have to talk to your top man.
Oh, what was it in connection with?
The stabbing. Bell Car Park.
If I could just take a few details.
Like I said, only the top man. It's very delicate. You have to understand this isn't easy for me. It's a highly sensitive matter.
We're highly sensitive policemen. Have a seat.
It's rather personal.
Safe in our hands. So?
Well, one of the blokes off the estate, he told me you got a fella called Johnson here. Reckon he stabbed some other fella last night. Is that right?
Could be.
Wrong. Take it from me. You got the wrong bloke.
As duty officer at this station, I cannot allow its work to be disrupted and the public terrified by the appalling lack of control you people exhibited. A caution is duly noted, Scotland Yard are informed, and if any further offence takes place, it may be cited in court.
It's him you should be telling, not us. He started it.
Me and my family never set foot inside a police station till we met you.
Oh, don't give me that.
Quieten down, both of you, or I'll have you all back in the cells. Right.
You know Mickey well, do you?
No, just a punter in the pub. Until last night, like.
Something happened to change that?
You could say that.
What?
Well, it was his stag night, right? A lot of bevy going down.
And?
And him and me, we hit it off. This is really difficult.
It's all right. Take your time. No hurry.
Mickey and me, we made an arrangement to meet in the car park for a
Yeah?
quickie. Know what I mean?
Not really my style.
One last fling type of stuff. Something to make his stag night a memorable occasion.
Why can't I flaming remember?
Hot lashments with headache.
I could get banged up for this, right?
Very serious offence.
This is getting desperate. I can't get him to believe me. Do you understand? I can't prove nothing. What's the time?
11.
I should be at the registry office by now. She's really something, my Kelly. Yeah, she's something else.
This magic moment, where did it take place?
Down the bottom of the car park between two cars. The lighting's knackered.
And when the earth had stopped moving?
What?
When this romantic interlude had reached its natural conclusion, what then?
Well, Mickey heads back towards the pub, and you don't get too far before he passes out.
Overcome with the excitement, was he?
Don't. It was very worrying. And that ain't the end of it.
No?
No. I'd popped down behind this car, right, called a nature. And this geezer comes out the pub down our way. Spots Mickey. Me, I'm keeping out the way. It don't look too good, does it? Especially since how Mickey's passed out. Then this geezer starts going through Mickey's pockets. Oh, you don't take nothing, mind. Only a knife.
A knife? You sure?
Yeah.
The lighting was knackered.
Well, I could just make it out. Besides, he flicked it, didn't he? I heard him flick it.
That was convenient. Who put you up to this?
No one. It's the truth.
All right. What happened next?
We just sort of hung about.
What do you do?
I slipped out under the railings, went to the Dog and Gun. There's no point in wasting an evening.
Why didn't it cross your mind to report it?
I'm here, ain't I?
You recognise this fella?
No.
Could you give us a description?
Not that I want to swear to, no. But there is something else I can tell you. The bloke what got knifed was having a row with some other bloke at the bar just before I left.
OK, quickly as you can, please.
I hope you're satisfied. If my Mickey hadn't got caught up with you, he wouldn't be where he is now.
Let's go. You come in, love.
I should be saying I do now.
Do you want me to stay?
Sorry, Mr. Bryce, but you'll have to leave as well.
If you need me, I'll be at home, all right?
Cheer up, Kelly, no. It might never happen.
is there, solicitor?
Not here yet.
But this is really urgent. I'm going down for something I ain't done.
I'll get you a cup of tea.
Tea? You're having a go, ain't you? She's still here?
Your mother?
Yes.
No.
Well, how about Kelly?
She's still waiting.
Was there no chance of seeing her? She can tell him she knows I wouldn't do it.
I'll see what can be done later.
Oh, she'd be gutted.
Sure she will.
Forget him, love. He ain't worth it. I should know.
How do you know?
Call it woman's intuition.
Do you rate any of all that?
Just because she's loose with her favours doesn't mean she's loose with her facts.
Right, I better go and have a word with the best man.
Look, I told you, there's been no change, right? Please sit down. Next. Yes, love.
Kelly, love. Mickey didn't do nothing. I'm his best mate, right? Well, trust me, I should know.
Mr. Pierce, I wonder if you mind popping back into the interview room, please.
I thought you lot had done with me. The other...
Something's cropped up. It needs sorting.
Well, all right. I don't want to be long. Hang on. I won't be a minute, all right?
I wonder if you mind telling me exactly what happened before Mickey left the pub last night.
Look, I've already told the other geezer.
So tell me.
On the house.
Cheers.
It's good of you to hang on.
Oh, Ellen's a mate.
Still, it looks as though it's going to be all sorted out now. Bit of nonsense over some bird, apparently.
Oh, that right?
Nothing but grief, women.
I wouldn't know.
No? Oh, I heard that you and your mate, Vernon, had a bit of a barney last night over a bird.
Well, you heard wrong.
What happened? She gave you the old heave-ho for Vernon?
You're talking at the top of your head.
Dumped you, did she?
Leave it out.
Makes you feel a right prat when that happens.
You should know.
Especially if it's a mate. Turns you into a real laughingstock.
What they've been saying?
It's all right, Ross, I understand.
It wasn't like that.
How was it, Ross?
She's mine. She don't mess with nobody. She's not the kind.
That's what they all say.
She's my bird.
Nothing worse than a mate getting the better of you. Especially over a girl.
He didn't get the better of me.
Looks that way to me.
Well, you're wrong.
Yeah?
Yeah. He won't be putting his hand up any bird's skirt for a bit.
Did you have something to do with that, Ross?
Well, it looks like Ross Turner's on for the Vernon stabbing. I thought they were mates. Turner caught Vernon messing about with his bird. That right?
Hope she was worth it.
Why did you leave the pub early?
I'd had enough.
Enough of Vernon messing with your girl?
No.
You went to wait for him?
I went to me mum's.
Only when you got to the car park, you found Mickey Johnson out for the count, so you took his knife. It must have seemed like manna from heaven.
Prove it.
There was someone else in the car park, Ross. Someone was watching. So? They saw the knife being taken.
Why are you telling me?
You took the knife and used it to stab Alan Vernon.
No.
He was supposed to be your mate. He'd been taking liberties. You showed him.
You reckon?
He was out of order, Ross. The tow rag was screwing your bird.
Had it coming, right? He told lies about me. Made me look like dirt. He deserved it!
And Mickey Johnson had nothing to do with it?
Mickey Johnson? Pathetic! No, it was me. I'm the one who done him.
Oi! Congratulations.
Nice one, Seb.
Oh, thanks. Listen, I got a couple of tickets for the dogs tonight, if you fancy it.
Oh, sorry, mate. I got myself fixed up.
Just a thought.
Before you ask, they're for the wife.
Kelly, Mickey's on his way. And just to say, good luck. I hope it works out better next time.
I'll second that, love.
Kelly, love.
Don't love me, you slime bag, not after what you've done.
I didn't do nothing, it wasn't my fault.
You and that tart?
Tart?
Don't come all the innocent with me. Why else would you turn up here? Well, I hope the two of you will be very happy.
What do you want about the two of who? Kelly!
Well, looks like it wasn't his last night of...
We can do without the blanket.
I want one over.
There's no need. The witness is well clear of the area.
Oh, you're refusing my request then, are you?
Yeah.
Do it, Tosh.
Try not to muss up my hair. I've come a long way for this lineup.
Of course you have.
Well, look my best, and I.
You do.
Morning, sir. Just squeeze things up for the rest of the month.
Is that an order from Divisional?
Area. After what happened last quarter, overtime is the dirtiest word you can mention.
Well, I've kept well inside the budget.
Yes, well, your budget's cut us from this month. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. What's that?
That's John Harding. We brought him down from Manchester. A witness has come forward who may be able to identify him with the one across the pavement at Asham Street.
Must be 4 or 5 months since that one went down.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the witness was flying to Spain that afternoon. She didn't want to miss a flight, so she didn't come forward till now.
I see.
I've authorised an ID parade. Burnside thinks she's a good prospect. He's hopeful.
Yes, well, Frank lives on hope, doesn't he?
Manchester?
Yeah. He's on remand up there for some supermarket blag he got tugged for the other month.
Sounds like his luck's running out.
I hope so. If she identifies him on this parade, it'll be a nice result.
Miss Timms, we'll be ready for you soon. I hear you've been teaching in Spain for a while.
Yes, for the last 4 months. Look, I know I should have come in at the time, but, well, I was on my way to the airport. I'm sorry.
No, we quite understand. We're very grateful for your cooperation. Now, if we could just go over once again what exactly you saw on that day.
Oh, yes. Well, I was driving along Ash Grove when a car screeched to a halt, blocking the road. A man jumped out right in front of my car, and he was looking straight at me. Then he ran across the road, jumped into another car, and drove off. Very fast.
Try and get a clear picture in your head of the man you saw.
Oh, I'd recognise him anywhere. When you're a school teacher, you get a very good memory for faces.
Good.
A walk along the line and then back. If you recognise the man you saw, say to me, loud and clear, which number he's standing behind. OK?
Yes, I understand.
Happy, Mr. Quigley?
Not happy about any of this, Inspector.
You have no procedural objections?
No.
In your own time, madam. Yes?
I'm afraid the man I saw isn't one of these.
You're sure of that?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
This way, madam.
I'd like to have a word with my client, Inspector.
Certainly, if you take a seat. I'll give the news to Burnside.
He's going to love it.
Well, don't let it out in here. You want the RSPCA? Go and sit over there. I'll get you the address.
I wish I could have been more help.
Don't worry, madam. Bye then.
Bye.
Thanks very much for coming in, Miss Timms.
Well, I'm sorry I've wasted your time.
Look, if other people took half as much trouble, our life would be a lot easier.
Well, you've got my address. Please don't hesitate to get in touch if you need me again.
I will. And, that's my phone number, in case anything else occurs to you.
Oh, right, OK. Well, thanks very much. Bye.
Bye.
Ah, Mr. Burnside. Inspector Munro has turned down a request from my client that he be allowed a visit whilst he's down here.
A visit?
His sister. It would save her the train fare to Manchester. Perhaps you could...
You got no chance.
Well, in that case, we've all had a bit of a wasted morning, haven't we?
And here, you booked 2 more hours over. 6 till 8. Meeting contacts. Again, on licensed premises.
Yeah, well, you don't find many villains in Churchgov, do you?
How'd it shape up?
It didn't. She gave it a blank.
What, not even a perhaps or a maybe?
Not a glimmer.
I knew it was a long shot from the start.
Yeah, well, it had to be worth a go, Gov. I mean, you saw yourself. The witness looked very solid. Nothing to lose.
Only time and money.
Do you want me to run them up to Euston? Huh? Oh, yeah. Listen, I'll come with you. You can drop me off at court after. If she'd fingered Harding, we could have had the whole of his team on offer.
It's not your fault it was done, Frank.
Yeah, I know. Don't make me look very clever, though, does it?
It was a pleasant change the way your officers conducted that parade, Mr. Burnside. It was without fear, favour, or fit-up.
Well, it's nice to know we got something right.
If the old Bill did things by the letter of the law more often, you'd get less stick in the papers.
Yeah, well, of course, you'd know all about the letter of the law, wouldn't you?
Me? I could have been a judge, but I never had the Latin.
Shut it.
It's off! Get us out of here, Tosh! MP from Sierra Oscar 75!
Out, you slag!
All right, pal, all right. Take it easy. All right. Ow, move!
Okay, yeah.
Hurry up!
Hang on.
Uncuff him! Move it! All right, pal, all right. Go! Go! Go on, get in!
Where?
The old warehouse is running up to the railway station.
Sir, Harding's been sprung.
What?
The CID car was found empty with the side window smashed in about 5 minutes ago.
So where are they now?
No sign of Lyons, Burnside, or Harding's escort, sir.
Were there any witnesses?
No, sir.
I don't believe it.
Evidently, the yard reported that the DI made an interrupted call about 20 minutes ago.
So why the hell weren't we told?
We thought his radio was on the blink, sir. It happens all the time. We were up to our ears.
Yeah, I know. All right, put out an all ports warning on Harding.
Sir.
He could be halfway up the M1 by now.
Never mind him. What the hell's happened to Burnside and Lyons?
Oh, sorry, love, you all right? Don't mind wedding tackle.
Hey! Straits, where you going? What are you doing? How are we going to get out of here?
Let me get out! Not our department, son. I lock people in for a living.
Right now, shout! Everybody shout!
Oh, that canteen coffee done half bag you up. I'm Boston.
Or shove a cork in it.
What time's that last train?
Good at 9:30.
At this rate, we could be due for an overnighter.
Oh. Make up for all this grief, wouldn't it?
It's over there, see? They were shouting and rocking it about. I reckon they were yobs off the estate.
Well, there's no sign of anyone now.
There was, honest. See, they're still in there.
Right, out! Come on!
All right, sir. Get me a car, Garfield.
You coppers.
Mind your own business.
My mates ain't gonna believe this.
We're not the only ones.
We could have shot him up north, or he could be tucked up somewhere on our ground. He'll lie low till the heat's off.
Looks like this one's been well plotted up, Gov.
Yeah, whoever sprung him had some very good information.
Well, I put my money on Quigley. The brief that Harding had for the ID parade, he's well bent, Governor. He had the time, the place, the lot.
Frank, how you feeling?
Gutted. What have we got?
We're just having a look at who might have tipped them off about Harding's movements.
Quigley.
That was Ted's thought. What about Wendy Timms, the witness that started this ball rolling? Did you do a complete check on her?
Of course. Full collators and CRO. She come up clean as they come. She's a school teacher. No form, not even a parking ticket. I'm sure she's genuine, Gov.
Get Donna to run another check on her, will you, Jim? And let's pay Quigley a visit.
Well, I expect Harding paid a good wedge to get himself sprung.
He could afford to. They reckon his look-in on the Blaker Street job must have been $250,000.
Huh. Are we in the wrong business or what?
Yep. Ron Smollett did start a card on Wendy Timms. Turned up nothing on her. A respectable.
Well, Meadows wants to take another look at her.
I'll do him an update.
Cheers, Donna. Oh, Donna, on the hurry-up, if you could.
What else?
I felt very bad about it. I only wish I could have been more help.
Well, unfortunately, the prisoner we brought down for you to identify subsequently escaped from police custody.
Escaped?
Does the name John Harding mean anything to you?
Harding? No. No. Who is he?
Well, that needn't concern you, but there is one thing that puzzles me. You say you returned recently from Spain, where you'd been away for, what, 4 months?
Yes, I told you. I was teaching Ackland.
Yeah, and on your return, you came forward and told Inspector Burnside about this man you'd seen running to a car on the day you left. Why?
Sorry?
Well, after such a long time, why come forward?
Oh, I see. Well, when I came back, I heard about the security guard, the one that had been badly injured during the robbery. I felt terribly guilty. If I'd known about that at the time, I would have come forward straight away.
I see. Well, I don't think we need to trouble you any further, Miss Timms.
Look, it's really no trouble at all. I'm just so sorry I haven't been more help.
Not at all. Fine.
I can see that losing a prisoner is extremely embarrassing for you, Sergeant. Thank you, Jimmy. But I don't see how I can help you.
You were aware well in advance that John Harding would be attending Sun Hill for an ID parade?
Yes.
Well, whoever cut Harding loose had some very good information about his movements.
Are you suggesting that I was the source of that information?
Might have mentioned it to someone. One of Harding's associates, maybe one of your staff might have done so.
I resent your implication. My staff are extremely discreet.
I'm not implying anything, Mr. Quigley. I'm just asking questions.
Then I suggest you lift a few stones nearer to home.
Sir?
There must be a number of police officers who were equally aware of Mr. Harding's visit to Sun Hill. I trust you're also asking questions of them, Sergeant.
Harding gave you no indication that he expected to be sprung then, sir?
He did make some remarks before the parade, but I took them to be merely jocular.
He was joking to you about escaping?
Mr. Harding is a man of a somewhat satirical disposition. And indeed, in the circumstances, one has to recognize that he has had the last laugh. At your expense.
An address check turned up her name. Might be something or nothing.
Anything would be a help the way things are.
A villain called David Tegg was recently noted entering a house on Court Lane. Turns out he owns the house. And your Miss Timms is the registered tenant at that address. Could be just a coincidence.
Thanks, Donna.
She's renting the house from him.
Apparently. Maybe she didn't know about Teggs's background.
Well, she's shooting us a line.
No.
What if the whole story was a get-up from the start, Frank?
Well, let's go back and find out.
No, if she is on it, there's no point in showing out. Let's drive round the block, put a team on her.
If you say so, Gov. But I still lay odds Quigley put this together. He's the one who had us over.
I'll go in. You wait till she leaves and follow her.
Right. Jim.
Yeah?
Take the shades off. You look like a stick-up bunch.
All right. Bye-bye. Have a nice flight.
Hey, come on. What do you think?
Not Jehovah's Witnesses, are they?
Recognize any of the faces?
No.
What time does this flight leave for the Costa Brava?
The travel agent says you're due at the check-in at 7 o'clock.
Where's Woods?
He's parked up beyond the house.
You better stroll up there, Jim, and hold his hand.
All right, Gov. Hang on. It's her. TC Woods from DS Greg. Suspect coming out of house.
I see her, Sarge.
Yeah, mate.
Should we spoil a little party?
Nah. I've been warned off licensed premises. Cheers.
Cheers. Where's she going?
I'll follow her and come.
Oh, we're not on a pub crawl here. David Tegg. Meadows had it right. What's he doing?
Have it! Get him out! They followed you, you stupid bitch! Come on!
Wendy Timms, I'm arresting you on suspicion of aiding and abetting in the escape of a prisoner. Do you understand?
Yes.
Where's John Harding? You do know where he is, don't you? Criminal conspiracy is a very serious offence, Miss Timms.
I know you're very upset, Wendy, but we've got to ask you these questions. When was the first time you saw David Tegg?
2 years ago, in Spain.
Another of your working holidays?
Yes. He has a villa out there. He said he was a businessman.
And you started a relationship with him?
Yes.
An emotional involvement?
Yes, we became very involved.
Were you aware of his criminal record?
Yes. I knew he was looking after some stolen money, yes.
He has 2 previous convictions for robbery with violence. Also for inflicting grievous bodily harm.
No. I don't believe you. Not David. You're lying.
I'm afraid it's true, Wendy. David Tegg is a very violent man. Did he threaten you? Is that why you got involved in all this?
No. Yes. I was frightened of him, yes. He told me John Harding was his friend, that Harding had been wrongly convicted. He said the police in Manchester had falsified evidence against him.
And you believe that?
I don't know what to believe.
Sit down.
I intend to do a taped interview with you, Mr. Tegg, understand?
I want my solicitor.
And who would that be?
George Quigley. Wait for him, shall we?
He asked me to come here and pretend to be a witness, and at first I said no. And he lost his temper. He started screaming and shouting at me. I'd never seen him like that before.
And that's when he threatened you?
Yes. But, he said he was angry because of his friend, because of John Harding. I was confused and
and frightened. And so I did it. Sorry.
You can help us, Wendy. You can help us a great deal. If you know where John Harding is, you must tell us. Do you know? Right, listen up. We've got the address where we suspect John Harding is holed up. Tosh, get me your commander ops.
Go.
Now, Teg's expected at the airport at 7 o'clock. And when he doesn't show, the rest of his firm, who we suspect are also travelling out tonight, are going to smell a rat and tip Harding off. So we've got to move quickly. Any questions? Right, Frank's going to front it down there. I'm going to organise some uniform.
Hang on a second. Go.
And there's a bottle of scotch if we get Harding back in the bag.
Right. OK, I'll pass it on.
So what's the word, Ted?
SO19 are still tied up, Gov. We can't get a non-response team for at least an hour.
Oh, that's great. So what do? Hang around here until Harding gets warned off?
If he gets a phone call and he is shooted up, he's going to come out looking for it, Gov.
Yeah, but Harding has never been known to carry a weapon, according to his card. It's not his M.O., it's Teg's line of country. Harding just puts the jobs together.
Yeah, well, I ain't losing him again.
Well, go in fast, catch him cold. It's got to be the best bet.
Sierra Oscar from Burnside. Is the DCI there?
I'm on my way.
We haven't got time, Gov.
Go for it!
Frank, fancy you dropping in?
Get your backside off that mattress. You're nicked.
Move it!
Hang on, I'm starkers in here.
Come as you are. Maybe you'd like a blanket over.
How'd it go?
Sweet as a nut. We got Harding, Teg, and there's a good chance we'll get the rest of the team.
Great.
So, I'll see you back at the Nick. Oh.
Have you seen this? Come and have a look. Have you seen it? Oh, you always see what suits you, don't you? You never see what's really going on in front of you. Where are you going? How would you like to come home and find your place looking like that?
Excuse me, madam. Excuse me, was it you who rang Sun Hill?
Yeah, that's how desperate I've got. It's the third time.
And the neighbours, they didn't see who did it?
How could they see anything when they're always looking the other way? How can they see anything when they've always got paper bags over their heads? Suppose I shouldn't complain about paint spray. They smeared the place with something a lot worse last time. But I am complaining.
Yeah, I know. Lovely little kid. You're right there. Yes, yours, I take it.
Shouldn't he be?
Have you lived here long, Mrs.
Pauline Parker. And it's not Mrs. Couple of months.
Well, you know what the kids are like on this estate.
What's that supposed to mean? Grin and bear it?
No, of course not.
Third time in a week?
Yes, I know, but...
Happens to you as well, does it? I was beginning to think it was just me who'd been singled out. That's what living on your own does for you. You get paranoid.
Any reason why they should single you, eh?
I wonder.
Afternoon. I'm looking for the caretaker, but he doesn't seem to be in his flat.
Oh, he could be anywhere, that one.
Off to pastures new, eh? Your neighbour, Pauline Parker, you know, the young woman in number 29 with the little boy, she's had her place vandalised.
Well, it weren't us.
No, it's all right. You're not on my list of suspects. But did you see anything? I mean, did you see anyone hanging about?
There's always yobbos hanging around here, spraying everything that moves. Why do you think we're getting out? Because we're sick of it, that's why.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, didn't you report the vandalism?
Would it have helped?
Hiya, Sonia. How you doing?
Fine, thanks, Barry.
I do her a favour. Could she do me one?
Here, lads. Thanks you up, done it to know who is getting his leg over, eh?
Who?
You don't know. Well, it's only Terry Leonard, isn't it?
Terry Leonard? That's slag.
Yeah, I know. Look, I saw him coming out of the front door the other morning together, looking... Oh, you know...
Terry Leonard scored with our Sonia.
Yeah, and who was it said crime don't pay, eh? Later.
Looking for gainful employment?
Yeah, I just brought some bodies in, Skip.
Yeah, well, don't look so smug. Go off and get some more. Right. Hey. I heard Terry Leonard's name mentioned. What's all that about?
Well, according to Reg, he's intimate with our Sonia.
Sonia? Sonia Gifford? The typist?
Yeah, makes you sick, doesn't it?
Hollis and housewives can spread gossip, but not you two. You've got better things to do. Go on, off you go.
Sonia.
Terry Leonard? I thought he was doing time for armed robbery.
No, that's brother George.
And young Terry?
Chip off the old block. GBH and a string of other convictions. Sonia's a nice girl. She shouldn't be hanging around with Terry Leonard. She could get thumped or something worse.
The admin manager should really deal with this. I'm busy right now, Bob. Could I leave you to have a word with Barbara?
Ah, the elusive Mr. Milner. Found you at last. Remember me, Ron Smollett? What's all this then? Desert Island discs? Don't mind if I take it off, do you? Yeah, I dropped round for a chat when I first took over this beat.
Come to waste some more of me time, have you? That's thoughtful.
One of the tenants has had her front wall and windows sprayed with paint. Pauline Parker.
Again?
You know she's been having problems then?
Of course I know. Who do you think's expected to scrub it off?
But you don't know who's responsible for it?
No, I don't.
There haven't been any suspicious characters hanging around the flats?
There's suspicious characters living in the flats.
What were you doing the other times our flat was vandalised? Or were you keeping your head down then as well?
If I keep my head down, it's because I'm working.
But you're a caretaker.
Right, caretaker, not security guard. Catching hooligans is your job.
Come on, Mr. Milner. I mean, you strike me as a man who doesn't miss much, eh? Anything.
There's the bloke in the motor.
What bloke?
Don't know his name. Turns up in a G-Reg BMW, black. The car, that is. Bowls up and has a good nose around.
When was he last here?
Yesterday, or maybe the day before.
Well, which?
I don't keep a diary.
Bastards! Bastards, I'll kill them!
It's all right, all right.
Well, they threw a brick through the window. They could have hit Robbie.
Yeah, come on, let's go back inside, man. Sierra Oscar from 330 receiving.
Go ahead, Ron.
Request assistance number 29 Sopwith Court on the Jasmine Allen.
Narika's not far from you. We'll give her a shout.
Thanks. I've got a description of a suspect.
Barbara,
Hey, Bob.
have you got a moment?
Sure, come in.
Secret admirer? Not Mr. Brownlow, I hope.
So what's the problem? I assume it is a problem. You've got that look on your face.
Mr. Munro has asked me to talk to you about one of your typists, Sonia Gifford.
Honest, Reg, your handwriting's worse than a doctor's. How am I supposed to type up your notes if I can't even read them?
Yeah, well, I have got a very individualistic style.
You can say that again.
But look, I'm not here to win any handwriting prizes. I'll leave that up to you civvies. Now, us at the sharp end have got much more important priorities. Let's nick them villains, that's what I'm about.
Well, you won't catch any villains in here, Reg.
Well, no, maybe not, but I might pick up some inside information.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, just a joke.
Are you being snide about Terry?
Yeah, well, look, I did have a run-in with his brother.
Look, I know all about his family, but he didn't choose his relatives, so just give him a break. Don't start making out he's a criminal. Of course, I've no authority to interfere in the private lives of my staff.
I appreciate it's a delicate situation, but all the same.
You're worried about her having access to confidential information?
Right.
Well, I think we should keep it unofficial at this stage.
Agreed.
I'll have a discreet word with her and check whether it's true. And if it is, ask how she'd feel about a transfer away from Sun Hill. The Yard, perhaps. A department where she wouldn't be handling confidential stuff.
Sounds like a painless solution.
Well, it will be, if she doesn't object to the idea.
Well, can she object?
To being shunted around? Oh, yes, she can object. She's a civilian, Bob. She's got rights.
Right, Ron. No sign of your vandal anyway. Do you want me to keep looking?
No, thanks. I'll take a scout around myself. Would you mind staying there with Pauline?
Yeah, all right.
Thanks, Marika.
dear. Fell on this, did we? Some people might call that poetic justice. Up you get, son.
Yeah, OK, I'll ask her. Pauline, do you know a boy called Jason Davis? Lives just round the corner. No. We think he's the one that's been giving you the treatment.
He'll need treatment if I get hold of him.
You can't think why he'd pick on you.
I'd have thought you'd know why.
What, because of Robbie? I think you're jumping to conclusions.
How do you cope with it? Pretend it doesn't exist? Or pretend it doesn't get you narked?
I'm sure it's not that, Pauline. It's just some idiot kid.
I understand what it feels like now. Being on the wrong end of prejudice.
Look, if you're really worried, couldn't you get the council to rehouse you?
I like it here. It's easier with the pushchair. I had to practically sleep with the mayor to get a ground floor flat. Yeah, it's a bit cold.
Thanks.
Oh, look, it's not the flat I'm cheesed off with. It's the slime balls who vandalise it and the neighbours who just let it happen. I suppose you just think I'm paranoid.
You're angry. You got a right to be.
You married?
Eh? Me? Nah.
Engaged?
Yeah, sort of.
You mean you've got an understanding?
Yeah.
One day you'll be throwing in your lot with your bloke. Living together, kids, sharing a meal in the evenings.
We'll be lucky. How was our work?
I had an understanding once with Robbie's father. Till he realised there was more to being a dad than playing choo-choo trains. And then he was off.
Typical bloke.
Still, you can't always get what you want. What's important is you want what you've got. I want what I've got. They won't drive us out.
What's it all about then, Jason? Throwing bricks through people's windows, redecorating their walls,
It was just a laugh.
Yeah, not very funny, was it? Why always the same victim?
It wasn't just...
Oh, it wasn't just Pauline Parker, then? You mean there were other targets? Like the elderly couple who had to move out because they couldn't take it anymore?
It wasn't just me.
Who else was involved, son?
Well, go on. Tell the officer. I can't.
Why can't you tell me, Jason?
Cut me.
Who will?
Don't be stupid. Whoever it is you're protecting, they're not worth it.
Oh, no?
Of course not. Dropping you in it. They must be scum.
That never stopped you diving in bed with him.
You mean it's John?
John who?
Don't tell him.
Mrs. Davis.
You better not.
John Quincy. I was involved with him, briefly. He's a swine. I should have guessed he was mixed up in it. They hang around with him, all the kids. He lets them play with the guns and uniforms.
Guns and uniforms?
Yeah, he's got a shop down Oxton Road. That's what he sells.
Just out of interest, what sort of car does he drive?
Well, a big flashy one, of course. Flashy, like him.
Like, a BMW, for instance? Donna, does the name John Quincy say anything to you?
John Quincy. Yes, it does. He was involved in some nasty business a couple of weeks back. Beat up an ex-squaddy.
What, was he charged?
No, he wasn't, actually. The squaddy was drunk at the time. When he sobered up, he changed his mind about pressing charges. Michael Tapscott, his name is. No fixed abode.
Well, what was the fight about?
We never could find out. You'd have to ask Quincy. Or better still, ask Tapscott.
Well, I will if I can find him.
Well, there's only so many places the homeless can hang out, Ron.
Well, assuming he's still on our ground, Donna.
True, he might have upped and left for Australia.
Yeah, well, Quincy hasn't, and that's for sure.
Careful how you go with that, officer. We don't want you doing yourself a mischief.
Wouldn't be too difficult with something like this.
It's a ceremonial dagger, and it's legal.
Lethal would be my description of it.
Come on, officer. Knives don't stab people. People stab people. Of course, there are some very vicious people about. Or so I'm told. But I don't do business with that sort.
I think this would be better off inside the shop, don't you?
Who buys this stuff?
Collectors. Students of history.
Does it pay?
Are you lot snooping for the Inland Revenue now?
Only asking. Nice motor.
Yeah. I'll get by. Yeah, since you're showing an interest, I got just the thing. A delectable little item. Elegant. Stylish. Set off that smart uniform of yours.
Not quite my taste.
Each to his own. Anyway, you had to be an hero to earn one of these.
Oh. Is that how you got hold of it?
Love. Ah, Sonia, my sweetheart. I've got a statement that I'm sure you would love to type up for me.
You'll be lucky.
What's up?
Someone's been telling tales behind my back. They've convinced Mrs. White that Terry's a criminal, and now she's making out I can't be trusted. It's not fair. I've worked really hard at this job.
Oh, dear.
I'm not commuting to the yard every day. It's miles away. Anyway, my private life's my own business and no one else's.
Yeah, well, you know how tongues wag in this place.
Oh, yeah. I know all about working for the police. They can run your life for you.
Well, if she's refusing the transfer, it could be made compulsory, of course.
Yes, if circumstances warranted.
They do. She's going around with a bloke who's virtually got villain tattooed on his forehead.
Well, she won't hear a word against him. Thinks he's the white sheep of the family.
Well, one look at the computer would put her straight.
And, of course, the Data Protection Act doesn't allow us to do that.
That's right. She's going around with a violent bloke and we're not allowed to prove it to her.
It's a tricky one. Barbara, I think this needs to be referred upstairs.
I agree. I'll have a word with Mr. Brownlow.
I've been good. One spot at Sun Hill. Can we talk?
Somewhere private, maybe. I want to talk about the bloke who gave you that cut, John Quincy. Michael.
Or about to beat me on record.
Michael! Log off! Look, I just want a word. Why did Quincy beat you up?
Look, I don't want to be seen talking to you.
Has it got anything to do with driving people out of their flats?
You really have got rocks between the ears, haven't you? Pay attention. I'm going to explain the facts of life. There's this thing called the system, right? System. And some people do nicely out of it. Like politicians, businessmen. And the reason they're able to live like princes while the rest of us live like dogs is you. You and your mates keeping the system going for them. And that's why I don't want to be seen talking to you. Got the credibility to think of.
Quincy's driving people out of their homes. Why? So we can move other people in?
Come on. Take it off me. Try and take it off me.
Why is he doing it? Is it for money?
I was going to play for England once. And then I went and fought for England. Out in the Gulf. A land fit for heroes. You can stuff it.
Who's he doing it for?
Squatters.
You mean he's working as some kind of agent for squatters and he got you to help him?
No, you nerk. It was me who had to make way. I was a squat myself. Only I couldn't pay him.
Oh, so he drove you out so he could get some of his clients in?
Oh, yeah, he's a git. But at least he's upfront about it. Doesn't give you all that Kellogg's about Queen and country.
That makes it all right for him to exploit you, does it, Michael? Look, who pays for a squat?
Gullible people. Desperate people, foreigners mostly, with their savings in their back pocket. They think he's a council official moonlighting.
How much does he take?
What, he's accountant? As much as they've got, 100, couple hundred.
So, when he's made a property vacant, does he move in straight away?
Well, what do you think? He can't hang about, can he? Squatters might move in.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah. People like me can be useful sometimes, eh?
No, Sonia. I understand that you're not happy with the idea of a transfer to the yard.
No, sir, I'm not. Sunhill's very convenient for me. And besides, I've got to know the people here.
Well, I appreciate it means quite an upheaval, but I was hoping you'd see our point of view.
No, I don't.
Well, your friendship with Terry Leonard puts us in rather a difficult position.
Why? Because he's got a record.
Oh, he's told you?
He's owned up to slashing a few car tyres when he was a teenager.
Well, it was years ago. And so what? I know a civilian worker at Barton Street is married to a bloke with a record. Come to that, I know of certain police officers who go drinking with criminals.
Not with official approval, I assure you. I'm sorry you're taking it this way, Sonia. We're trying to be fair, but if you refuse the transfer, we'll have to take that as grounds for dismissal.
Then I'll take it to a tribunal.
Yes. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Yeah. About the only thing in my life I am allowed to decide. Excuse me.
In my view, by associating with a known criminal, she's bringing the police force into disrepute.
A tribunal might not agree.
We could do without the bad publicity. Press would have a field day. Look, Barbara, have another word with her, will you? See if you can make her see reason.
Well, I'll do my best, sir. But unfortunately, love isn't just blind, it's also very stubborn.
When the council found out how much they were losing in rent revenue, they had a crackdown on squatters.
So our Mr. Quincy's filling in the gap. Still, squatting isn't actually illegal.
No, but forcing an entry is. Now, I saw an elderly couple moving out of a flat opposite Pauline Parker's this afternoon. Quincy's bound to move fast, so we might just catch him in the act.
So you're suggesting we set up an oboe in her flat?
No, sir, there are other places we can use.
Hers is a logical choice.
Yes, sir, but it might just put her in a difficult position.
She wants our help, doesn't she?
Yes, sir, but...
Then it's in her interest to cooperate.
Yes, sir. You see, from your place we can get a good view of the empty flat across the way.
Load of size 12s clomping around in my front room. Still, it's going to get that creep off my back.
Pauline, there is something I've got to tell you. When we mount an observation, we're required to give the exact location in evidence.
In court, you mean?
If the defence asks, which they normally do.
So they're going to know it's me who helped you? Terrific.
It's up to you, Pauline.
Well, it's not just up to me, though, is it? I've got Robbie to consider.
Yeah, well, it was Robbie who nearly got a fractured skull with a flying brick.
If I say no?
We might just catch him without your help.
Yeah. Or he might keep on getting away with it, because people are too frightened to stop him. Right. Somebody better make a stand, I suppose.
It was you, wasn't it? Told Mrs. White about me seeing Terry.
Look.
You had no right. I'm not one of your PCs.
I was seriously concerned about your safety. I happen to know...
Oh, you know everything, don't you? Always sticking your nose in where it don't belong. Well, you'll be pleased to hear I've handed in my notice. Thanks very much.
Sonia.
There's nothing you can say, is there?
Say one thing about that Terry Leonard, son. He might be a slag, but you can't fault his taste in females, huh?
You ever thought of putting a cushion in your mouth, Hollis?
I'm starting to wonder about your hunt for him. We could have given this thing a full service by now.
He'll turn up.
Cheers, love, that's great. Thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah. Ran out of proper cups.
We're in business, Narika.
Sierra Oscar 1 for 181 receiving.
Go ahead, Narika.
He's just pulled up outside the flat, sir. He's got 3 lads with him. And he's got a sledgehammer.
Right. Stay with them and see what happens. .181 from Sierra Oscar 1. We're going in.
John Quincy, I am arresting you for criminal damage. You're not obliged to say anything, but anything you do say will be taken down and may be used in evidence.
Nice work, Ron.
Thank you, sir. Personally,